Hey, what's going on, guys? It's King James. I'm out here at Walmart. Been a long day. Been going at it all day at work, and I had to come out here pick up some things. So my wife, she's in the store, so I thought it'd be a good time to, you know, take a little moment and tell you about this dream I had last night. And it's been about 4 months since the last time I was on here, and I told you guys that I'll have every now and then I have these significant dreams that are just like not ordinary. They're just so much more in depth and seem so real, and it's just I don't know. I am a dreamer. I do dream a lot, but there's a difference between these dreams that I label as significant. Um, versus just other regular dreams. But anyway, last night I had a dream that it started off. I was playing this game maybe on a phone or a laptop. It was like a card game, not like spades, but like little creatures or monsters or something. And I was getting these new cards. So I was like, a new tournament is about to start. Now, just bear with me because I know the dream kind of flips back and forth to just different things, but just flow with me. So after that part, it flashed forward to it was like a newscast, but it was actually as if I was in the vicinity of the same place at the same time as the whole thing was going on. There was some controversy about school, and it was a senior night going on, or like a graduation, the end of a school year, and the news broadcast was televising that the kids would not be able to access their lockers on the last day of school. And there's a big controversy behind that. The kids, it was like two really lame excuses, well, how would we exchange numbers or call each other or something like that. They needed their lockers or something. And there was some other excuse about homework or books or something. I don't know. That's just how the dream started off. Uh, and it was a news broadcast, but it's like I was at the school at the same time, and I'm looking at these different things. Flash forward, dream switches again, and now I'm riding in a car with a friend of mine, actually an old coworker of mine, and we're riding and we're talking regular conversation. And it's like the evening time where the sky is still kind of blue, but you can see the moon fully, like it was like almost a full moon, if not a full moon. Um, it was clearly, it's just really big. You know what I'm saying? You could see it plain as day. And we was riding and was talking there. All of a sudden, uh, as I was looking at the moon and talking to him, I seen this right in front of the moon, this big window pane in the sky. I mean, there's right in front of the moon. There's this big window pane, like the one you see on TV or in the cartoons, like where the old woman comes and put the apple pie in the window. It's the old wooden window frame with the and it's raised up and it has the two curtains on each side. So and the window was open, and it was as if wind was blowing because the curtains, they were like rippling, like as if wind was blowing, and it was like right in front of the moon. And so I'm looking, and it's like I see this, but I don't say anything right now because I don't want my friend to think I'm crazy. And so my friend, he's like, "Man, did you see that?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I seen that. I seen it too. I thought I was seeing stuff." And so now when we seen this, now I don't know if there was a dream before this, but for whatever reason, it seemed like this was the second time I or we seen something in front of the moon. Maybe that same thing or whatever. It may have been something different. I don't remember the first time. I don't know if it was in the same dream or in a different dream, whatever. But it seemed like the second time that we were seeing this. So, the image of the window pane, the square window pane with the curtains flowing in the wind, well, it's just starting to fade out. You know what I'm saying? The window pane went first until all that was left was the rippling curtain, and that faded out. So after that faded out, what we seen next thing I seen like three lights in the sky. If you Google, not Google, YouTube, like, three light UFOs, or three UFO, three lights, or something like that. Any of those things, so you just see like those three balls, a bright light, and they'll be traveling in sync across the sky. That's what appeared right in the same spot where their window was, right in front of the moon, and there was three of them, and they was in a line at first, and it looks just like the UFO sighting. So it was traveling across the sky, and then one came out in front, so it was like a triangle, what I'm saying, and it was traveling in sync together. And then as they traveled in sync together, as they got to a certain point across the sky, it just got as brighter and brighter. And as it got at its brightest point, next thing you know, all I seen was huge planes and huge like bunker missiles and just all these thousands and thousands of missiles and planes literally just start pouring out of these three dots, these three lights or whatever they were. They just start pouring out of it, falling to the earth. And I remember I was sorry about the light. I remember I was in the car just like this, and I'm looking back, and I see all the stuff just pouring out as like a waterfall, just pouring down to the earth, crashing and starting to blow up everything. And it's like I just turned around and told my partner, go, 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 go. And so he started driving. It's heavy traffic, so we can't really maneuver around. And then in some kind of explosion happened. It seemed like we was exposed, like the whole car, this part was just gone. And it was like I was still in my seatbelt, so I was pressing like that little red button, if you can see, where you press to release your seatbelt. I'm pressing that, trying to get out my seatbelt, and I was having a little trouble. So I pressed the button, released my seatbelt. I reached in my pocket, grabbed out my phone, and I was trying to navigate to call my wife and see where she was at, and make different moves or whatever else like that. But at the same time, I wasn't scared. I wasn't afraid. It was like I was almost like prepared, like this is it, as if I was already, aware that something like this may happen. So it was just kind of like, instinct and adrenaline just rushing and pumping and, going at it, So and after that, I woke up. That was the dream. So I feel I'm just sharing this. Of course, I pray for interpretation or revelation or anything else like that. I'm just putting it out there. It could be a precursor to anything, things to come. I'm just putting it out there. Who knows what purpose it may serve? I know there may be other people having similar dreams or different things like this. This may be confirmation or something to you or to someone else. But I'm just putting it out there. Meaning, in my opinion, hear me out. I'm saying, in my opinion, this is my opinion. I believe it could be many things. The window, I feel, because my pastor has been doing a sermon on this recently. This window, this open window, I feel like, would represent maybe like a gateway or a wormhole, or, like a gateway to our realm. You know what I'm saying? Because out of that open window, where the same place the open window was, after the open window, we've seen these three lights, or these three things, or these three beings, or whatever they were, and out of those three things, all this destruction, start to fall to the earth. That could be the gateways from, we know from the heavens. The heavens is nothing but stars and space, where we know all the angels, fallen angels, and different things like that, where they dwell. And that could be them entering into our realm, and the end of the world, or, the start of the apocalypse, or anything like that. I'm not sure. That's just my opinion. That's what I think. Feel free to leave comments or anything like that. And last but not least, I'll leave you with this comment. People may say, okay, if this is this or that, or, if destruction is coming, war, bombs, missiles, something from fallen angels from space, if all these things are coming, what do we do? Do we get guns? Do we stock up on food? I would just say this, you know what I'm saying? The most important thing that you can do is just make sure your faith is in Jesus Christ. That's the only thing that you can do that can prepare you for this. Because the inevitability that we are, it's hard for us to accept, one day we're going to die. Point period blank. One day, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, maybe next year, you know what I'm saying? One day we're going to die or we'll be raptured up with Jesus Christ. So therefore, you just want to make sure your faith is in him, because despite what happens, despite what missile come, despite what war breaks out, despite what nuclear attack happens, it doesn't matter, because all I know is even if I die, my soul, my spirit will be with Jesus for eternity, and I'm good. So there's nothing I'm not worried about trying to, preserve this earthly life. And with that, I mean, of course, use wisdom. Use wisdom, be smart, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just saying go out there, oh, Jesus got me, whatever. No, be wise. You know what I'm saying? Do what you think, will prepare you for whatever may come. But don't panic. It's nothing to stress about. It's nothing to worry about. It's just a point of being aware. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what's going on. Know what's going on. And be wise. You know what I'm saying? And Christ within you, you know what I'm saying? It is that wisdom. We have his peace. We have his joy. We have his mind. Have his life all operating through us. And that's the most important thing that we want to focus on. And the only thing. And that's what keeps us through any situation that may occur, or anything like that. So I'll keep y'all updated, when I have some more. If I have any more significant dreams, I just like to put it out there. I don't, for whatever reason, I just like to put it out there and let it be known, let it be said. So y'all get back at me. Any, comments or personal things. My email is kingjames0587 @gmail. kingjames0587 Y'all be blessed. I love y'all. Galatians 2:20. I've been crucified with Christ. Nevertheless, I live, but it's not I. It's Christ who lives through me. And the life I now live is through the faith of the Son of God. Remember that. Live by it. You know what I'm saying? That's our creed. That's what we believe. That's what we stand on. That's what we live. All right. I love y'all. Be blessed.